Landed up. Left hook. Hey! Right, the hook. Fuck. Left, right. Take a breath. Keep walking. Right. Left. So he does the same, you see? Left, right.
So how's everyone been? I just wanted to chime in with you guys again on this video. Hope everyone is keeping well. Yeah, it's been a busy week. The weather is weird. It's 1 minute it's warm, it's cold, it's warm, it's cold. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm not trying to figure out nature. Let nature do its thing. Once it's not raining, got over the rain now, thank God, and we're driving on now, and things are very busy. And I have a little secret to tell you all. I'm booked out for the rest of the summer. And you're probably saying to yourself, how does he do it? How does he do it? But look, when you have a client base like mine, and what I'm basically doing at the moment actually is I'm cutting the fat off the meat, in terms of I'm tightening up my service area. I'm just covering a small area, and I'm not going into the suburbs or outskirts, because I have the work and the clientele to keep me going. And I'm working at a nice canter. Even though now this morning I woke up and I was a bit sore and I was a bit tired, and I knew the client I was going to be going to, she's a bit of a talker. She likes to come out, she likes to talk. And this is where I miss my dad, because while I'd be working and she's stopping me from working trying to talk, I would deflect my dad over to her, and my dad would talk away to her while I get the work done, because at the end of the day I just want to get out of there, like, you know, I get the job done nicely now, but I just want to keep moving and keep the work done, rather than talking about all these trivial things that are going on. And I'm sure you gardeners can fully understand about talkers and time wasters out there as well, especially, you know, stay-at-home moms or elderly people. No, there's nothing wrong with having a chat, especially when they're elderly and they're on their own. They probably look forward to me coming around. But sometimes, you know, the chat can go on a bit long, and then the chat can happen a few times and it eats into your time, and it can be tough. But yeah, yesterday I found myself, and this is where I'm going with the video. Yesterday I found myself, I was sticking to my list, and then I got to the end of the list and it was 3 o'clock, and I said to myself, will I go home or will I continue on and do today's work, a bit of today's work and a bit of Monday's work as well? But then I was saying to myself, why am I actually doing that? Because I'm booked out for the summer. You're only dragging more work up on top of you for the day, and you'll have less work to do on other days. That means you'll be dragging more work on. So it's a never-ending journey, really, you know. So you just kind of have to kind of stick to your list. And this is what I want to tell you guys as well, because I can be a bit of a stickler to that, you know. I find sometimes that I wander off my list and I could go off and do something else as well with it. Whereas you need to pace yourself. As I've said before, to last the summer, you need to pace yourself. And that's the thing, you know. And I find that if you kind of do too much on one day, you won't be as productive the next day. Be cranky and tired and all that, you know. And even as the end of the week comes there now, you could start leaving a few tools behind you on jobs, like a leaf blower now or a strimmer. Happened to me a few times. And, you know, you're going back then to the house. You have to drive back around to the house and pick up the blower or the strimmer or whatever it is, or the hedge cutter or a rake or a shovel or a brush or whatever it is, you know. So anyway, look, the message of the video really is pace yourself. Stick to your list. And remember, guys, talkers are for the talkers. It's nice to talk, but sometimes people talk themselves away from me, really, because, you know, and another thing as well, yeah, just before I end the video, it's dreading the work. And sometimes you might be dreading the work, you might be dreading the client, the time that it's going to take up, and the kind of, when you're tired as well, you probably don't want to talk, because when I'm tired, I don't want to talk. I just want to get on with it and get out of there. So there you go, guys, alright? So it's all under control. Hit the like, subscribe. Now's the time to hit the bell notification as well. Hit the subscribe button if you would, if you want to. I don't mind if you don't want to. What am I supposed to do? I can't force you to push the button. But I would like you to leave a comment below in the description. Let me know how everyone else is getting on. And remember, guys, it's all under control.